So in the last few videos, we've been going through a lot of theory. You've learned a lot about Bitcoin or the Bitcoin network. You learn about decentralized consensus. You learn about this decentralized ledger known as the blockchain. But what does it all mean? Well, today's episode is going to be a lab, and I'm going to actually show you what the blockchain looks like in real time. In order to view the blockchain, you need to use a blockchain explorer. There are many different blockchain explorers on the internet. A simple Google search will pop up over 10 of them on the first page. I have chosen to use blockexplorer.com. So on the screen right now, you have a blockchain explorer from blockexplorer.com. If you look at the screen, you see the scrolling column. Those are the transactions that are happening right now on the Bitcoin network. And what do you see up here? These are the blocks. These are the blocks that are being mined by different nodes on the network. So the last block mined on the Bitcoin network was block 476778. And inside that block, there are 1,660 transactions. Remember, I told you that each miner would group a number of transactions into a block and then try to solve a mathematical equation. And then the first person to solve the mathematical equation gets to add that block to the blockchain. So let's take a look inside the block. So these are all the transactions inside the block. So let's look at one of these transactions so you understand. See, on the left, we have the person is sending 0.052119991 Bitcoin to the person on the left. But wait, there's something going on here. On the left, all we have is 0.051487111. So it's less than what was on the right. What's the difference? Well, the difference is the transaction fee. As you can see, every single transaction has a transaction fee. And all these transactions, all 1,660 of them, will be added up. And who do they go to? They go to the miner. So that's one of the great perks of mining for Bitcoin. If you're successful, you get all the transaction fees and you get the Bitcoin reward, which is 12.5 Bitcoin right now. If you want to see something cool, like I mentioned in the last episode, the reward used to be 50 Bitcoin in 2009, then it dropped to 25 Bitcoin around 2012, and then it dropped to 12.5 around 2016. So if I were to go up here and search for block 1, this is the Genesis block. The very first block mined on the Bitcoin network, January 8th, 2009. Previous block, 0. 50 Bitcoin. So that's how many Bitcoins were mined on that very first block. Let's check block 210,000. There you go. The block reward is now up to 25. And of course, today, the block reward is 12.5. And it will continue to drop all the way up until 2141 when the block reward will be 0. That has been a live look at the blockchain. Stay tuned for the next episode where we'll start to look at cryptography.